24 hours. Have you ever watched a movie scene so insane and thought, can this happen in real life? Well, for the next 24 hours, we're gonna be busting all of the most popular movie myths, starting with in Pirates of the Caribbean, they were able to breathe underwater by flipping a boat upside down.
Dude, oh my god, this is so cool.
The next movie myth is humans can fly if they have wings. All right, we're gonna have to try somewhere a lot higher. 3, 2, 1! Well, that didn't work either. And Superman wearing glasses, hide your identity.
Alex, we could still tell it's you, for obvious reasons.
Uh-oh, Richard!
Uh-oh!
Keep my son's name out of your f***ing mouth.
In Indiana Jones, it's possible to disarm a gun using a whip. Oh! Another myth from Indiana Jones is you can't bring a sword to a gunfight. In the movie Matrix, it's possible to dodge a bullet. And Back to the Future, if you drive a DeLorean 88 miles an hour, you can time travel. We have the actual DeLorean from the movie, and we're gonna test that myth out. In Hunger Games, there's a myth that every single person who had to survive on the island did not have to poop. We're leaving you here for the next 24 hours and see what happens.
What?
In Disney movies, if you kiss a frog, it will turn into a prince. Well, that's myth busted.
That's because you kissed the wrong frog.
In Star Wars, stormtroopers have terrible aim. Well, we have a real life stormtrooper right here, and we're gonna put that to the test. As you can see, this is myth confirmed, but another movie myth is guns don't run out of ammo. And that one's clearly a myth because we just ran out of ammo.
I'm not scared of having nothing to wipe with. I'm just scared of the myth Bigfoot. I would not want to see him out here. What is that? What the?
In 007, James Bond is able to keep his tuxedo completely dry by wearing a wetsuit. Wait, it's pretty much, it stayed dry for the most part, so I would say that's myth confirmed. A popular movie myth is the hero can fight 10 people at once. So as you guys can see, that's myth busted because in real life, they don't take turns. They all jump you at once. Now, Alan, are you okay?
I think I need a Senzu bean.
You know, that's funny because that's the next myth that we're busting, that Senzu beans can heal any injury. A popular movie myth is when two swords collide, one will break. I guess that's myth busted. In action movies, you can walk away from an explosion unharmed. In the movie Like Mike, wearing Air Jordans allows you to dunk. So this is without Air Jordans, and this is with Jordans, signed by Michael Jordan. And that brings us to the next myth that, according to the movie Air Bud, golden retrievers know how to play basketball. Oh my god! So as you guys can see, that's actually myth confirmed. In Home Alone, it's impossible to walk up icy stairs. So we put 10 pounds of ice on this step, and let's see if Caleb can make it up. Well, that's myth confirmed. Kids in movies never have time for breakfast. All right, bye, Dad.
Wait a minute, you're not going to eat your breakfast?
No, we're running late.
Oh, no, you don't.
And Batman, if you use the bat signal, Batman will appear. This bat signal has been on for the last 30 minutes, so that's myth busted.
No littering. Litter bug!
In scary movies, people are able to communicate with ghosts using a Ouija board. Tanner, where's the Ouija board?
A Ouija board? I thought you guys said Luigi board.
Why do you think we're in a graveyard? Are you sure you want to do this after what happened last time?
Nah, it's not gonna happen again, is it?
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! And Scooby-Doo, most of the time, the ghost is someone you know. So let's figure out the identity of this person. All right. Wait, what the? There's another mask? Another mask!
Whoa! Is that Sean?
No, that's just a beanie. Okay, I think we got one more. So it's the next morning, and we're not even halfway done yet. We still have so many more insane movie myths left to bust, but before then, let's go wake up Sean.
Good morning, Sean. No! What are you doing?
I'm just trying to bust out the next myth that if you rub a genie lamp, a genie will appear and you get a wish.
Well, my wish is that we hit 20 million subscribers by the end of this year because we spent over $1 million on our friends in our last video. However, a local bank agreed to give us $1 million. Except this time, we're giving that $1 million to you guys. But that's only if we hit 20 million subscribers by the end of this year. Now help us bust that myth.
Kat, you want to help me rub it?
No.
In the movies, they make it seem extremely easy to break into a safe. Alright, that's myth busted. It's not easy to break into a safe. According to the movie Mulan, a lucky cricket is supposed to bring you good luck. We're gonna have to check back on this one later. Another myth from Mulan is women are just as strong as men.
Well, that's a myth busted! Because women will never be strong as men!
In Harry Potter, you can fly if you have a magic broomstick.
Expecto Patronum!
Well, that didn't work.
That's because you used the wrong spell. Erecto Patronum.
In Titanic, there's a myth that both Jack and Rose could have fit on the door.
It didn't work!
I think we just busted one of the biggest movie myths. Jack could not have fit on the door.
Yeah, well, he also wasn't 500 pounds.
Oh, God.
Fast and Furious is a movie all about racing.
Three, two, one!
Wait! Why are we fighting? Shouldn't we be racing or something? That's not what Fast and Furious is about anymore. Oh, you're right.
The next movie myth is you can't fly and go scuba diving on the same day. Well, I was on a flight this morning and I'm gonna go scuba diving to see if that's true.
Last time we tested a myth if 100 balloons can make you float. This time we have 1,000 balloons.
All right, let's go get them.
No, wait, I'm not ready. I'm not. All right, just kidding. It doesn't work. In Popeye, eating spinach makes you stronger. Without the spinach,
Oh, I can't do it. You can't do it? No,
now with the spinach.
Shut up over there.
A very popular anime myth. In Avengers, only Thor is able to pick up his hammer. Now the reason I was able to pick up his hammer is because I've been told I look like Thor.
Yeah, Thor from Endgame.
What the hell, Kaz?
Captain America's shield works like a boomerang. It always bounces back to him.
Well, that's not coming back.
Dry ice is used in movies to make a smoke screen.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, it's freezing!
This is just like a smoke screen.
In movies, cops don't write pretty girls tickets.
All right, hitting a trash can, reckless driving.
I thought you didn't give pretty girls tickets.
You're right. We don't. Have a good day, sir.
In the movies, they use breakaway props, which don't hurt whatsoever.
Give me that!
Where are you going? Zach!
A few moments later.
Well. Look who's in the hospital now.
What are you doing here?
I got you a present.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Here's the cover. And the Legend Killer picks up the victory.
If you put your tongue on a frozen pole, it gets stuck. Oh!
Oh my God!
It was a fake tongue.
In movies, guns work underwater. Another movie myth is you can't get shot when you're underwater. It's not even breaking the surface of the water. There's a myth that you can only make one phone call when you first get arrested. Well, that's actually myth busted because you can make as many phone calls as you want.
No!
The second movie myth about prison is there's a big boy in there named Bubba, and he'll protect you, but then you have to do whatever he wants.
Bubba's been waiting on his Valentine's Day.
In Spider-Man, if you get bitten by a spider, you get superhuman strength. I mean, I look like I have superhuman strength, but do I actually have superhuman strength? I want to see this Alex versus Brian.
If a grenade is thrown at you, you actually have enough time to throw it back.
Oh, okay, there's clearly not enough time to throw it back. If there's a hole on an airplane, then you instantly get sucked out.
Well, this one's actually true, but movies exaggerate. The hole would have to be extremely big for you to get sucked out.
If you pee in a pool, the chemicals will change the color of your pee. What the?
What? Oh my God! What?
In Finding Nemo, if you flush something down a toilet, it ends up in the ocean. I have this goldfish right here to test it out. And while that's flushing, we have a plumber here, and Sean, where does all that water go?
In newer homes, it goes to the sewer pipe, then it gets recycled to the sink, shower, and bathtub.
Right now, we're gonna bust a few movie myths about twins. The first one being twins have the same fingerprints. This is my fingerprint, and this is Alan's. So there you have it. Twins do not have the same fingerprint. The second movie myth about twins is twins have the same Face ID. So this is my phone right here, and Alan has never registered Face ID on it. I'm in. And now let's see if Alan can get in. No way! As you guys know, Tanner played as the Beast Titan in Attack on Titan. But what you might not know is Tanner also played as the Beast in Beauty and the Beast. And there's a myth that when Belle kisses the Beast transforms into a prince.
That didn't work.
Well, still doesn't change the fact that I played in both films.
So our dad hasn't seen our mom in over half a year, and since today's his 70th birthday, we decided to surprise him with the best present ever. All right, Dad, you can take off your blindfold.
Oh. Oh.
Happy birthday.
I told your brother on the way to the airport. Much I missed your mom.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Because we busted 100 movie myths, if this video gets 1 million likes, then we'll film a part 2. Now bust that like button. Click here to watch us spend $1 million in 24 hours, and click here to watch our last video.